What is up, guys? It is your boy Nisho here with this hot and new upcoming Yu-Gi-Oh channel, the Yugiverse, and we're here with an updated deck profile. Originals on my channel, but you know, just
I'll link into the in the description below. But anyways, let's get on with it. So main monster 3007 or SPYRAL Super Agent. Pretty much best card. Inherit summoning condition, well not inherit, activating summoning condition from the hand. Top deck one of their cards, call it right, summon himself, and then he's an MST when he's summoned by a SPYRAL card effect.
Yep.
Last resort, to protect him or any other SPYRAL monster you control, makes them a Magispector on crack plus battle, and then he can send another card from your field to graveyard to have the monster you took to attack directly.
So any other card, it doesn't have to be a
It doesn't
SPYRAL
have to be
card.
SPYRAL, just any other card.
Oh, that's freaking retarded.
So you can send
man.
like dead extract monsters, then a Cheria Beast when you mill every single card in your deck. You can send like back row that you haven't used or you want to get in the graveyard for sleeper. It's up to you.
Alright.
And to search this wonderful Magispector equip spell, we have the OG best monster, Quick Fix.
Yep.
1-for-1, machine dupe, other cards that I don't play but I know work well. All search him. He's not once per turn. He's summoned from the graveyard if
Yeah,
he's on board.
the fact that he isn't once per turn probably made the most broken SPYRAL monster, like single-handedly.
Oh my god, it'd just be great if it didn't have to be banished when we left the field, but
Oh,
we have
yeah.
XYZ for that. One ofs for the SPYRAL archetype, we have Master Plan, Sleeper, Tough, and Drone. When the Link monster comes out, I will play more Drone, mainly because it helps me link up to double helix faster, and then I can just make bigger boards that way. But for now, I only play one because I don't have use for its effect more than once per turn.
Yeah.
Tough is a normal summon, but he clears cards. Sleeper is something else. In the previous build I was playing 3, but then I bricked and drew all 3, and I'm just like, ow, my life. It's pretty much, for those of you who don't know, he targets a SPYRAL card I control and 2 cards you control, pops them both, and then if he dies, by any means, clears my entire board, ow, and summons a Super Agent from anywhere.
Okay.
Equip him with Last Resort, and he becomes this pain in the ass that nobody wants to deal with except for Kaiju.
Alright.
And then Master Plan, I use her for the synchro summon of Omega occasionally. I was going to say Crystal Wing, but I'm like, wait, no, I can't do that. Once per turn, she can add a SPYRAL mission from my deck to my hand, and then if she's sent from field to graveyard, I can search for a SPYRAL Resort and another SPYRAL monster.
Yeah. Okay.
On to the other one-ofs. Maxi, Proxy, Gen Synchron, I'm sorry, but I just can't find one, and a Glow-Up Bulb.
I mean, you have an ulti glow up. You don't have to. You don't have to apologize about the Jet Synchron.
If this was ulti 2, I'd be okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty much, I'll use this for the Nat Beast and or the Crystal Wing play, and then I'll use this for the Formula Synchron or the Crystal Wing play, whichever comes first, whichever I need.
Alright.
Pretty much, like, I'll use him for the Crystal Wing, and then I'll use him for the Omega, which sort of like makes them interchangeable.
Okay.
But he's not once per turn, the Jet Synchron, because his effect is send one card from your hand to the graveyard, special summon from the graveyard, bash and leaves the field, and he's not once per. No, he's once per turn, but then it's not like once per duel like Global is.
Yeah. So, you know, that's why you play Omega, so you could bring it back.
Like, if you have a Master Plan in your hand, which you kind of will sometimes because she does break, she's level 7, you can just drop it with Jet Synchron, summon it, and then Big Red the Master Plan, and then go for a Synchro, and then just make big boards.
Alright.
Spell cards. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 SPYRAL Resort,
Pretty much.
more or less.
Do you think you would play the trap card Terraforming when it comes out? Or?
Metaverse, if Terraforming gets hit, which I honestly think it will, I probably won't because I'll make room for more SPYRAL monsters because this is easily searchable on its own. Just with like 1 Terraforming, I can make a big board, and then if I get Fairy, I'm making a huger board, and then Master Plan searches it when she's sent field to graveyard.
Oh, okay.
Archetypal spells, not too many of those. Spiral Gear, Premature Burial. The monster summoned by this is not killed by battle, which is actually kind of important sometimes because when you brick and you have to sit on a quick fix with a big red, your opponent's just like, really?
So, okay, yeah, that's actually, I didn't even know that. That's actually pretty broken.
Yeah, like, I know that the Last Resort has the same effect, but then, like, if you have a Last Resort, Big Red, and a fully armed Super Agent, they're just like, wow, I can't get over this.
Okay.
And then, fun thing is, if they kaiju that Super Agent, while he's equipped all 3, the fully armed floats, and then summons Super Agent, as I will display now. He, when It gives him 1,000. If he kills a monster by battle, he banishes that monster and another card the opponent controls, so they have to control 2 cards. And then if this is destroyed on the field while it's face up, you summon a super agent from the graveyard.
Yeah, so it's a super agent floater. I think it's real crazy that you have a searchable floater that gives him 1,000 attack and lets you banish cards.
I mean, this entire deck is supposed to float super agents.
I mean,
other interesting cards, Spiral Mission Assault. So pretty much, they all the missions have the effect of destroying themselves during the third end phase after I activate them. But this one I feel like is just like the most interesting one because when I destroy a card that the opponent controls with a Spiral Monster's effect or by a card effect, I can draw a card and then I can banish it from the graveyard to special the Spiral Monster from my hand. So it'll trigger like the super agents, it'll get tough on the board, it can summon the quick fixes that I draw because I don't draw them off Machine Dupe. And then it can summon the Master Plan if you want to be that kind of person.
Alright.
Best card in the deck, 3 Machine Duplication, because Quick Fix, and later on Drone will be targets so you can make double Helix first turn. Oh god.
So, Machine Dupe summons out multiple of...
it summons up to 2 of the same
okay,
name.
so up to 2. So, if you were playing Drone, like with the Link monsters you said...
Yes, I would...
would you play 2 or 3 Drone?
I would play probably 2 Drone because I don't want to hard draw the drones after that if I don't draw the Machine Dupes, that's going to be sucky.
Okay.
So like I can quick fix, Machine Dupe a quick fix, and then Machine Dupe a drone, and then just...
Yeah, I just think it's nice that it's like up to...
Yeah, up to 2, that's exactly 2, so sad. Instant Fusion for the Sea Monster and Thousand Eyes Restrict.
Said relinquish.
Oh yeah, that was something else. One of Soul Charge, Rhoda, 1-for-1, Regeki, and Foolish Burial. If you don't draw Master Plan and you want a big red her, you can just Foolish Burial it, or you can Foolish Burial any other card, because a few of them have graveyard effects. Drone has the effect to banish it from the graveyard, and then you can banish on the Spiral card to add a Super Agent from the graveyard to your hand. Mm-hmm. And then Master Plan is just a level 7 that can be brought back with big red.
Yeah.
A 28 defense body, that's pretty great.
Yeah, she's pretty thick.
Spiral Mission Rescue. Same condition, destroy this during third end phase after activation. I can add a Spiral Monster from my graveyard to my hand during the player's turn because it's a trap, and then I can banish it from the graveyard to special summon that Spiral Monster from the graveyard.
So, do you use this like primarily to dump it, or?
Both the missions, Assault and Rescue, are used to be searched off of Master Plan.
Yeah.
So like, mind you, she's not once per turn. She's like a soft once per turn. So if I like use her for Link Monster and then like double Helix and then bring it back, I can just search out both copies.
Oh, okay.
Just to thin out the deck.
That's pretty cool.
For the last Spiral cards, 2 Utility Wire.
Okay.
The compulsory back to deck and
the Phoenix Wind Blast.
yeah, without discard. Onto the nice extra deck. Thousand Eyes Restrict. Best
fusion of 2017.
Oh my god.
I don't know what they were thinking when they said that, but
Silver Princess Sprite, Coral Dragon, Ancient Fairy, Crystal Wing if I have the tuner. Good cards.
Yeah.
Mrs. Radiant, want to be double Helix.
So you wouldn't play Decode Talker if double Helix?
Honestly, not really. Like double Helix does most of the work because his link markers are left and down instead of having it just like weird things that make me lose board presence by his own effect. Even though he does negate targeting, so the Twin Twister to the resort would not happen. I just don't want to lose board presence to tribute.
All right. So would you play just one double Helix?
No, I'd probably take out another Mr. Radiant and play 2 double Helix.
All right.
He's that important.
Yeah.
Sees 2 Princess Sprite and Utopia Package. Princess Sprite is an interesting card. Quick Fix. 2 Quick Fix automatically gives you like a top deck, sort of. You mill a monster, it goes to graveyard. You mill a spell trap, it goes to your hand. So if you top deck like you're fully armed or you're big red and you didn't use it this turn, you're like, cool, bet, I can play the game. And then the Utopia Package, because why not?
Yeah.
Apparently we're rich boys.
Yeah.
Apparently we're rich boys.
Well, no, not anymore.
Almost.
No, nobody cares about Ulti Lightning anymore.
I mean, Ulti Strikes are...
Yeah.
I guess. Ulti Ghost Ogre, too. But we'll get to it later. Formula Synchron, Naturia Beast, Coral Dragon, Ancient Fairy, Omega, and Crystalline. It's Quick Fix and a tuner. a tuner in Super Agent, most notably Global because
Yeah.
it has to be Earth tuner. Any level 5 tuner, if I was playing Goku, would be even easier to summon. And then your trio right here, the best friends, squad goals, and then Omega.
So you use the fusion primarily to summon him?
Yes.
Or, okay.
If I don't use the fusion to summon it, I can just like, I don't know how to say it. It's like I can make this really easily because I have like 20 different ways to search it.
Yeah.
To summon it. Not even with it using its fusion and Sea Monster, so I can just put it back with a resort and then summon it again if I don't use the Omega and the Crystal Wing.
Okay, so that's pretty cool because you quick fix into Machine Dupe, right?
Yes.
And then from Machine Dupe,
I would link summon into
yeah,
Mrs. Radiant, and then I'd Big Red the quick fix that I used for the link summon, and then make Princess Sprite, and then proceed to go off.
Okay.
It's a nice little like +2, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Machine Dupe and quick fix is like +2.
More than that, pretty much. It's like,
I mean, yeah, if you go into more combos, it's more than +2. But
usually you will.
yeah.
Other cards you can play in the extra deck and the main deck. You can try the Resonator engine, the 2 red Resonator, 1 Singon Resonator, and the, I believe, 2 Resonator Call. Not quite sure
yeah.
the ratio on that engine.
I don't think you play 3 Resonator Call.
It bricks.
Yeah, it bricks.
You could play the, to an extent, the Hot Red Dragon Archfiends, like Abyss, Bane, but I just never saw the use for them, mainly because they were ridiculously hard to,
Yeah,
to summon. I
I don't know. It seems more like a Buster Blader thing to me.
I mean, if you can do it, great. If you can't, also great.
Yeah. All right. So side deck.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, 3 Ash, 3 Ogre, Rich Boys, hashtag Money Team,
Oh my god.
2 Lancia, and 2 Kaiju. Sorry, I'm being diagonally for some reason. Most notable matchups I would side these in for is like True Draco and Rogue, Zoo and Rogue, Trickstar, Weathery, and to an extent, like any road decks like ABC and other shenanigans. I can see you over there. And then True Draco, and then other things I can't get over.
I mean, yeah, Kaijus are for everything.
We're too poor for Gamma Steel, so we have to use Humongous.
I mean, Humongous is just as nice. And since he's an Earth type, he works well with like Mrs. Radiant. If you ever want
If
one...
I want to just double up on Humongous,
Yeah.
if I draw both of them, I'm like, okay, bet Mrs. Radiant. Non-hand traps, Book of Moon and Book of Eclipse. Mainly, I actually started siding these for the True Draco and the Zoo mirrors. Not mirrors. When I'm playing against True Draco and Zoo, if they don't tribute the spells for True Draco, I can just flip this on Master 20 Summon, and they're just like, oh, alright, set, end. And then Zoo just sets their whole board, and then I can just wipe it because they're all 0/0.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I remember during Necros format where this card is actually like the hype, just because like it could really like, get rid of like boards entirely. It's just
Like the fun thing is, I would actually play 2 Book of Eclipse, but I can't find any more Book of Eclipse, and I don't feel like ordering them online because
Alright.
it's just effort. And then side deck Gollum Brigade. I was bouncing around a 3rd strike and then just having the 2 strikes no warning. I do need the warning to negate the non-inherent summons though, so I guess it sort of matters a little bit.
I don't know. So to me, it just feels weird to play Solemns in the side deck.
Like, I don't want to main them because when I hard draw them going second, I'm just like, oh, this doesn't help me. That's nice.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the case for like top decking Maxi after your opponent just went off with Zoo, and I'm just like, fuck, really?
Yeah, I guess I can see your point. But since you're playing a combo deck, it makes sense.
Yeah. It's like when I was gonna play Mermills and I was gonna side in the Solemn Engine, I'm just like, no, thanks.
Well, yeah, I mean, Murmo's just focused on anti-spell, but you know that's a whole different thing.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Notable combos would be mainly, like Nistra said, any card that can get you quick fix, like 1-for-1, a resort, or a terraforming.
Or just quick fix itself.
Yes. But to thin out the deck, let's say we have terraforming, and then we have the Machine Dupe. Just to thin out the deck thing purposes. So, activate terraforming, search for your resort. Activate resort. Don't get Ghost Ogred as you search for a quick fix.
I mean, I don't. Is it on activation or? Is it...
No, it's not.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Yeah, so don't get Ghost Ogred. Summon quick fix. Search for your whatever spell you want. In this case, Big Red because that's the first one you want to search for. Machine Dupe into 2 more quick fixes. Search for some cards, and then your board should end with a Mrs. Radiant, a Princess Sprite, and then if you go off even more, like You can easily end with like a Crystal Wing, maybe Ancient Fairy.
I mean, you think about it. This is only 2 cards, so you know, like you got.
I already went like +3.
Yeah,
anyway.
like you like any other 3 cards in hand would just be amazing. Like an Instant Fusion, you can go into Coral or into Crystal Wing. You know, freaking Foolish Burial, you can go into Nat Beast. It's like there's so many options.
I tried to make this deck as versatile as possible. It's like in the rare event that I do brick, I'm just like, I can still play. Like if I have Foolish and like a 1-for-1, I'm like, oh hey, I don't absolutely die this turn.
All right. So do you have any more combos or?
Yeah, actually, as a matter of fact, I know there's a really interesting thing with Glow Up Bulb. Actually, not Glow Up Bulb. Master Plan and 1-for-1. We all know where this is going. We all know where it's going. 1-for-1, drop the Master Plan, summon Quick Fix. Quick Fix searches your big red.
Oh yeah.
And then you summon it. Then you activate Master Plan's effect to search for a what is it? A Spiral Mission. There we go. I had to think for a second. But you search for a Spiral Mission, in this case Assault, and then if we had a Link monster, you'd link into Double Helix, and then she would search for a Spiral Resort and another Spiral monster, which would be Super Agent. And then he would activate in the graveyard, discard a card to summon himself from the graveyard.
Oh man, that's freaking crazy.
Like this deck has so many combos, but they all just need to like really wait for Link monster to be active. Like the Link monster just makes this deck so free.
All right. So yeah, is that all for now or?
I guess so. I'll probably update this deck as I go along. Hopefully, Machine Dupe or Quick Hits doesn't hit to 1.
Oh no, I don't think they get hit.
They're
Like,
not
not
topping,
yet.
so I don't think they'd get hit.
I mean, like Konami wants to sell Circuit Break, so
Yes.
yeah,
Oh, yes.
it's not gonna get hit yet.
But yeah, anyways, this was Yugiverse, and I was your Nistro. Till next time. Thanks for watching.
Peace out.